Hi there, this is your friend Vendra dear. Today, this morning, my mind is stimulated to the perception and belief of the truth that whatever you are today and what you will be tomorrow is just because of the power of your thought. And the thinking process takes place in your mind. So, if you are really a great man, you must recognize the power of your man, must recognize the power of your intelligence and mind, embrace it and use it towards some coveted goal of life, towards some fixed purpose, seeking the cooperation of the mastermind alliance partners, willing to go extra mile with tremendous belief and faith that you can do it because you know life's battle don't always go to the stronger, the faster man, but sooner or later the one who wins is the one who thinks one can. Means you are a self-reliant person. You are a confident person. You really know the power of the mind. Mind is the master power that molds and makes. Mind is the master power that molds and makes. Man is the mind, and even more he takes the tools of thought and shaping what he wills brings forth 1,000 joys and 1,000 ills. Man thinks in secret, but it comes to pass, and environment is but his looking glass. Beloved friends, your mind is a reflection. Whatever you think, that you become. Thought is the mind has made us. What we are, by thought was wrought and built. If a man's mind has evil thoughts, pain comes of him, as comes the wheel, the ox behind. If one endures, dwells in the purity of thought, joys follows him as his own shadow. Beloved friends, a lot of great people have really tried to understand the mysterious power of the mind, the outstanding power, the supreme power of the mind really gave us the weapon to decipher the mysteries of the earth and control and master the time, space. And we are today making the civilized society so much prosperous and well off. Unfortunately, research has proved it that majority of the mankind do not think. Once the Nobel laureate Albert Schweitzer was being interviewed in London, the psychologist, he told the greatest misery and malady of life of man is they seldom think. They do not think. They do not think means that they are not using the supreme power of the intelligence. And a man who is really controlling his mind with self-discipline, self-control and balancing it and focusing and directing it towards any great goal in life, they are going to be crowned with success sooner or later. So the theme of philosophy of success principle is that rely on the power of your mind. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can really achieve for you. But remember, your mind is just like a fertile soil. It depends on your sowing the seed of thoughts. If you are a wise person with positive mental attitude, you will always think truth and justice, peace, love and non-violence, and noble and great ideas, ideals, promises, visions and lofty dreams. And by perseverant patience and struggles, you will be attaining supreme goals in life, which will make you immortal and which will really improve the levels of the standards of the mankind. And then you are really leaving a dent on this planet Earth. You will never die because your deeds will reverberate in the memories of the people who will be grateful to you. So that is the purpose of every human being, to rely on the power of the mind All these sages, saints, poets, sculptors, philosophers and prophets, scientists, inventor, discoverer, they had nothing extra than ordinary human being. But they really took full possession of their mind, controlled it and directed it towards a definite purpose in life. And they knew it very well they can do it because they are blessed with the power of the mind from the Supreme Lord and God. Whatever the mind will really conceive and believe, the mind can really achieve. Miracles, power of the mind, beloved friends. So today onwards, I know that all of you are using, and those friends who are just not using their intelligence and mind, they should start thinking. Think about your life, think about your future, think about your plan, think about your different procedures, different ways and means to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield before attaining your definite goals in life. That is the real meaning of your living life, gallant life, a valiant life, like a brave man, and knowing the transitory nature of life just like a flash of lightning. The earth has been there for billions of years. The universe is there surviving for so many years. If you compare the lifespan of human, average life is from 60 to 80. You will find this is just flash, it twinkles and gone forever. So be very careful. Use your intelligence every moment, very cleverly, budgeting time, money, energy. Time is the most precious thing. If once gone, you can never get back the lost time. And use every minute, every second, every moment of your life in creative thinking, and then putting into practical action, making yourself happy and prosperous, and making millions more successful people. So, beloved friends, today permit me, I will try to tell you something what the Buddhists have told about the mind, the power of mind. In Dhammapada, the ways of Buddhism, they are really considered the mind, the controlled mind, the meditating mind, meditation of love, meditation of pity, meditation of impurity, meditation of joys, meditation of serenity. Means if your mind always dwells that you will hate no one and you will love everyone, even to your enemies, even to everyone who has harmed you or hurt you. And you will show pity on the people who are not thinking rightly, ignorant, indolent and thoughtless people who are harming, indulge in always nefarious and useless activities, ruining the lives of millions. Never get irritated by their nefarious activities, rather love them and try to help them. And hate all impure actions. Impurity means corruption, evil thought. That will really spoil your life. Think about joys like me, how happy I am because of this beautiful nature, the environment. Because the environment is affecting me. It's so beautiful that my heart is filled with joys to know that Mother Nature is with me, the Almighty Father God is with me, He is guiding me, He is teaching me lessons of love. That's why I'm connecting my mind, heart and soul with you and that of God. Beloved friends, think about serenity. You know, meditation is dwelling on a particular topic for longer and longer time. So what the thought is there, that will become a reaction. What your action is there, that becomes your habit. And once the habit is cultivated on a noble path and great path, that builds your character. And what character you are having, that is going to shape your destiny. So you can say very strongly, you are the master of your fate and you are the captain of your soul, simply by virtue of the fact that you have absolute control on your thought, meditation, contemplation on great and noble ideas of happiness, prosperity all around, and making this planet Earth a smart planet. Now let's understand what Dhammapada dwells about the power of the human mind. And then enjoy the beautiful nature and listen to these beautiful sermons and lessons what Dhammapada perceives about mind. Because whole Buddha teaching is on mind, controlling and directing the power of the mind toward the great and noble things. He says, don't forget about the weakness of the body. Body is basically a temple where the strongest mind can stay there. So make a sound physical health. And when you have a strong body, you will have a strong mind. And while not forgetting the weakness of the body, you must try to strengthen the mind against its own weakness. With the sword of wisdom, you must fight against the hostile forces and treasure the progress you have made so that these forces may not despoil you of your progress, prosperity, growth, success, for they are terrible thieves. Beloved friends, and then there is any shortcoming in your life not to control and direct your mind will make you an ordinary person. Beloved friends, just as the arrow maker strengthens his arrow, so also the intelligent man strengthens his thoughts. Wavering and fickle, difficult to keep straight, difficult to master. This is really the secret of success, beloved friends. You have to always deliberate before you act, think before you act. Filter on the sieve of wisdom, and whatever comes through, act on those great thoughts only. Then you are really a wise person. And it is difficult to master. And unstable is the mind, It is very difficult to master the unstable mind. For ever in search of pleasure, it is good to govern it. A mind that is controlled brings happiness. That is the true secret of success, beloved friends. A controlled mind is really your greatest friend, more than your father, mother and friends. And a mind which is not controlled and directed towards noble thoughts, noble ideals, they are the greatest devil, enemy, and they are the great demon who will destroy your life. So be very, very careful about the wavering thoughts coming to your mind. Filter it always, and only the best thoughts, which is neither hurting you nor harming others, should be put into practical action. The sage should remain master of his thoughts, for they are subtle and difficult to seize and always in search of pleasure. A mind that is well guided brings happiness. Remember, happiness only comes when your mind is well guided and controlled by you, and it is never acting in a very different way, leading you to catastrophe, misery, sorrows and suffering. That is uncontrolled thoughts. They are the root of all evils. Wandering afar, solitary, bodiless and hidden in the deep cave of the heart, such is the mind. Whosoever succeeds in bringing it under control liberates from the fetters of all sorts of unwanted desires. The intelligence of one whose mind is unstable, who is ignorant of the law, the true law, and whose faith is wavering, will never be able to develop and grow, beloved friends. Control mind. That is the mastery of thought, is a control mind. That is the root cause of all this success, happiness, peace, prosperity in life. Control your mind, control your universe, control your environment, beloved friends. If a man's thoughts are not agitated, if his mind is not troubled by desire, and if he no longer cares for good and evil, this man, wide awake, knows nothing of fear. Yes, we should be fearless, valiant, brave, because if we have controlled mind, we have controlled the whole universe. We will never be hurting and injuring anyone else. So all will be friends, because we love everyone, we forgive everyone, and we really care and share and try to give them the best, as did Buddha, Christ, and Confucius. Observing that the body is as fragile as a jar and fortifying the mind like a city at arms, one should attack all unwanted desires with the blades of intelligence and should guard carefully whatever he has won. Whatever an enemy may do to an enemy, whatever a hater may do to a hater, the harm caused by a misdirected mind is even greater still. Ha ha ha! Beloved friends, remember it. If you don't guard your mind, it will really ruin you. Look at this great creature. It is teaching me love, care for everyone, help everyone, and then we are real great human being. Yes, neither mother, nor father, nor any other kindness or kingsman can do so much good as a well-directed man. Beloved friends, in the bark of your soul reclines the commanding master, that is your mind. He does but sleep. Wake him. Your self-discipline is really your strength. Your calmness is power. And righteousness and purity and thought is really your mastery of thoughts. Beloved friends, if you are really a person who is aspiring, seeking and finding and desiring great things in life, meditate. Sharpen your mind like a laser blade. Concentrate it and focus it like a coherent beam of laser. And then this can penetrate the invisible, the granite, and you will become what you want to be. You will be what you will to be. Let failure find its false content in the poor word called environment. But his spirit escorts it and is free. It masters times, it conquers a space, it cows the boastful tricks a chance. It bears the tyrant circumstance and crown, and fill a servant's place. The human will that forces unseen, the offspring of a deathless soul, can heave a way to any goal. The walls of granite intervene. Be not impatient in delay in controlling your mind. It comes through only practice. Practice makes perfect. So keep on practicing, meditating, concentration. Slowly the power of mind will be at your command, that you can be really the master. Because Aristotle said, the greatest victory for a man is victory over his mind, conquering his thoughts, well directed, well thought out, in the interest of the entire humanity and serving the mankind. So, be not impatient in delay, but wait. And as one who understands, when his spirit rises and commands, the gods are ready to obey. Beloved friends, fortune favors the brave. God helps those who help themselves. Love yourself. Care for yourself. Train your mind. Train your body. And then you are having the authority, the commanding power to get all the 12 riches what great Napoleon Hill wrote in his success philosophy. You will have positive mental attitude. Yes, these flowers of your life, positive mental attitude, a sound physical health, a mind which is free from all worries, suffering, sorrows, grief, fret, anxieties. Also, you will have harmonious relations with entire humanity because your mind is controlled. You will have always a great hope for your future success and greatness because you have a capacity for applied faith that true labor never goes in vain and you are bound to be conquering and becoming victorious. Also, beloved friends, whatever you are desiring, dreaming, aspiring, that should not be only selfishly used for you, but it should be going to the mankind because that is the true greatness. The greatest among ye shall be the servant of mankind. You will be more successful if you make millions more successful people. That is the real philosophy of life. Beloved friends, and you should do only what you are engaged in a level of love. What you love doing, what is your passion, what is your crutch, which gives you tremendous encouragement, peace of mind, happiness, joy like me. Talking to you, learning every day some good lessons, really make my life worthful. I live really a life which is a great life because I enjoy every moment learning and sharing with you. That should be your aim also in life. Engage in a labor of love. Do what you love. Like Steve Jobs said, you should not live for the dreams of others because the life is too short to live for somebody else's dreams. You should have your own dreams, desires, and you should love it what you are doing. So first thing you should love to control your mind because this is mandatory. There is no option, there is no substitute for a controlled mind. And then, as I have told you, self-discipline, self-control and balanced mind. That is your greatest asset in life. That is your really great treasure. And beloved friends, if you really control your mind and become a wise and enlightened man, an awakened man, you will know every person just by his sight and thought. So wisdom to understand others and all financial security will be at your command. You will be master of your fate and captain of your soul. Thank you.